Hello. Um, Hold on. My throat is killing me, actually. I need some water. Hold on. No monsters today, unfortunately, but that's fine. Um, I mean, unless I can get some now. But, either way, let me pull the mic a little closer. Oh man, I have to push this further back. Okay. I don't know why, but these days I never feel like I'm ready enough for stream. It's really weird. Hi, Donut. Thank you so much for the pet, Kazuka. Welcome. Donut. Donut. Your job, Donut. Hi, Blue. Hello, Cosmic. Hi, Shriek. Um, Hi, give only me attention. I want. Oh my god. Hi. I'm giving you attention. Hi. Hi, Venom. I hate you. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I forgive you. You're doing okay. It's just a phase. You'll get over it. Um, we still care about you. We're still proud of you. You'll get better. Hi, Fridge. Hi, Corn. You showing up is already appreciated. Ah, thank you. Elboza. Alright, buddy. I'm doing something that will hurt you. Oh. Aww. You're gonna redeem something that's gonna hurt me? Oh. Now you have to be nice to me? You should have done praise. Yeah, you should have done praise. Hi, Crystal! Welcome! Also, uh... uh... Crystal? I'm doing something insane. What are you doing? Also, Crystal, do follow that shout out on my Twitch activity feed. Well, yeah. Because we gave you a shout out. That's why. Also, Crystal, you're gonna have to take off your earphones very quickly, or headphones, or whatever it is you're listening to me on. You're gonna have to take them off very quickly. For like 2 minutes. Check you Discord DMs. Aw, jeez. Why is your... Oh. I thought you were... For some reason, your profile picture wasn't showing up, and I was like, is she having one of those phases where she's, like, really upset, so she, like, changes all profile pictures to black? Oh. Oh, man. What is this? Why is it not loading? I've never had one of those. Are you sure? Ooh, what is this? What the fuck is this? This is so cool. What? What is this? I like how the last message before that there's Polytrix art. Back to my own stuff. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Have a good lurk. Character in a bunny suit, so I'm joining in. It looks really good. Anyway, so Shriek did a love me redeem. Crystal, put your earphones away, please. Okay, bye. Bye. Man. Oh, my neck. Shriek, you still here? Jesus, we heard that? You heard the... Oh, man. Yes? Alright. Oh, Shriek, I am so proud of you. You're doing so great, okay? You are appreciated. You are loved. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping by my streams. It means more to me than you realize. I hope you know that you're amazing. You're very sweet. You're great to talk to. You're more appreciated than you may feel like you are, okay? Thank you for being here. You're amazing, loved, appreciated, cared for, and you know, sometimes it feels like nothing's gonna be okay, or everything feels like, you know, nothing's going right. I hope you know that things will get better, and things get better eventually, and you're doing great. You're doing great. Did it hurt? No, not at all. Why would it hurt? Anyway, so we were reading Dear David today. Now what is that supposed to mean, LMAO? Very clear goal here. It's okay, Shriek. We know. Anyways, so Dear David is another... Oh my god, donut. Me next! Donut, I hope you know that you're so helpful and such a sweetheart in general. Thank you so much for just, you know, for being such a good friend, for being supportive, being caring, checking up on me as often as you do. I hope you know that you're a huge help. You're more helpful than you may give yourself credit for. You're doing amazing, okay? No matter what the brain worms tell you. Thank you for being here and being supportive and being so kind and understanding. You contribute more to the community than you realize. And it means a lot that you are so willing to help. Even though sometimes you're scared, sometimes you're too shy. You're doing your best, and your best is pretty good, okay? You're doing great, and I'm proud of you. And thank you for being so helpful all the time. It means a lot more than I can say. Okay, so Dear David, right? Yeah. So Dear David is another one that's very similar to The Sun Vanished, as in like it's live updated through a series of tweets. Now, What the hell? But yeah, this is happening through like a series of tweets. And it is by a guy named Adam Ellis. You may know him. You may know him as a comic artist. He makes a lot of creepy stuff. Um, and it's quite cool. So this is called Dear David. And it's just he does so much tweeting of like his art, and in general it's been like this was posted, the first tweet of this was posted in 2017. So it's been a while, and his like he doesn't have a dedicated account for this. So he made like a separate like little thing that walks us through all the tweets separately. We will take a look at it. I'm gonna have to kill the music. If I go here. Oh god, how long is it? I have traumas from last stream. Trauma from last stream, really? The 6 hour long one. Was it 6? No, it was 9. Uh, almost 10. Oh man, I don't know how long it is, bro. I really don't know how long. You can't say that 10 hours isn't a solid bit. It is quite long. Uh, I don't know how long this is. I remember the story. However, that does not mean I know how long this is. Uh, if I can. There we go. Window capture. Dear David. Oh, this is gonna give me nightmares. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember the first time I watched it, Reddit, the website. Um, I remember the first time I read it with my sister, and it was I still to this day low key haunts me. Let's say. If I can possibly just make this bigger, maybe. No, 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 this is fine. This is fine. Um, so this is the art that Adam made of what he described David to look like. Documenting the ghost in my apartment. So my apartment is currently being haunted by the ghost of a dead child, and he's trying to kill me. He started appearing in dreams, but I think he's crossed over into the real world now. The first time I saw him, I was experiencing sleep paralysis and saw a child sitting in the green rocking chair at the foot of my bed. He had a huge misshapen head that was dented on one side. I did my best to draw it. For a while, he just stared at me. but then he got out of the chair and started shambling toward the bed. I couldn't move because I was paralyzed. I have sleep paralysis fairly often. It sucks. Right before he reached my bed, I woke up screaming. I had another dream a few nights later where I was in a library and a girl came up to me and said, "You've seen Dear David, haven't you?" I was like, "Who?" And she said, "Dear David, you saw him." She continued, "He's dead. He only appears at midnight, and you can ask him 2 questions if you said Dear David first." Then she added, "But never try to ask him a 3rd question or he'll kill you." I was very shaken. Having 2 dreams about the same thing is pretty weird. Anyway, a couple of weeks passed without incident. Then David came back in another dream. Same situation. I was in bed and he was sitting in the rocking chair near the window, staring at me. Yeah, this is the type of shit that makes me like turn around and like scan the room behind me. It's like, ugh. Dog, what the fuck, man? I'm spooking myself. Hi, Hellion, welcome. Hey, oh, this is on YouTube. But Donut, if you are on YouTube, I would really like if we could get a shout out for Fridge and Hellion. Like you can just like the way to do it would be go onto their channel, copy their link, send it in chat, basically. But yeah, that would be very much appreciated if you could. How you doing, friend? I am about to piss myself, I suppose. Because we are reading Dear David, and I remember reading this in the past. I don't know how it will affect me now. However, I was pretty damn shit scared of the shit. I hope that's what you mean. Yes, that is what I mean. Huh. What the fuck? I open Twitch on this other phone, and the first thing I see is Kasuka's stream. Is he streaming right now? Oh, yes, he is. Cat gonna eat with her light on today? I might. Blue, I am so proud of you. You're doing so great. Thank you for being so supportive and being around and watching my streams. I hope you know that you're amazing and you're loved and you're appreciated, you are cared for, okay? Thank you for being here. It means a lot. You're doing great. You're amazing. Okay? Don't let your brain tell you otherwise. I was looking at Discord and that voice startled me. Winter has arrived, can't spell woo. Hi, Winter, welcome. Anyway, shall we continue? In the dream, I say, "Dear David, how did you die?" He mumbles, "An accident in a store." I say, Dear David, what happened in the store? He groans. A shelf was pushed on my head. I'm frozen with fear. I ask, Who pushed the shelf? David doesn't answer. I realize that I've asked a third question, which I'm not supposed to do. At that point, I wake up, absolutely terrified. The next couple of days, I Google deaths in the city, but can't find anything about a kid named David dying in the store. I even tried different names, Daniel, Dylan, Devin, nothing. A few weeks go by without incident. Sort of randomly, the apartment above mine is vacated, and I have the opportunity to move into it. It's a larger apartment, so I'm thrilled. Another month or two goes by, and I sort of forget about dear David. I think he lost track of me because I moved upstairs. But lately, something strange is happening. For the past 4 nights, my cats gather at the front door at exactly midnight and just stare at it, almost like something is on the other side. Last night, I got a weird feeling and looked out the peephole, and I'm dead certain I saw movement on the other side. When I opened the door and turned on the hall light, nothing was there, but my cat seemed unnerved, bushy tails, etc. And that's where I am right now. Dear David found me, I think. I don't know what to do. I'll keep you updated. What are these? Oh, I guess these are like different days. Update. For the 6th night in a row, this is like August 9th. For the sixth night in a row, my cat has walked over to the door promptly at midnight and stared at it. When the pet stops moving, it's time to get moving. Yep. What is going on? That's acting weird. Okay, so I took a photo through the peephole because I'm too scared to open the door. I feel like I saw something. I couldn't tell, so I mustered the courage to open the door. Nothing was out there, but I took another photo. But I took another photo. Look at this. Is it just me, or is there something in the first photo right where the banister meets the shelves? Hiding on the stairs. Oh, what the hell? Oh, is this like all under like one thing? It's just one thread. Hold on, let's look at the photo. Yes, this is what he's talking about. I wasn't sure if it was the smudge or something, so I took a second photo from inside. There was something out there. Yup, this thing. I deadbolted the lock and got in bed because I don't know what else to do. I can still hear my cat meowing at the door. Yo, what the fuck? I am pretty scared. That's the cat. This is a cat, right? So, anyways, Thursday, August 10th. It's been pretty quiet tonight. I'm gonna try out a sleep talk app to see if anything happens during the night. I'm heading to bed, but the cats are back at the door. They only do this in the middle of the night. It's routine now. The next night. And here we go, just minutes before midnight. I just realized you guys can't hear it. They're both there now. If this person goes to work or is a full-time shut-in. I mean, I think this person is like an artist, so I guess that's their work. I mean, that's what I know of Adam Ellis. He is an artist. I don't even know if this is the right kind of salt. Maxwell is extra talkative tonight. He's obviously trying to tell me something. August 11th. I used a sound app to record my apartment last night. It makes individual recordings each time it hears something. There were 33 recordings. Most of them are pretty vague. A couple of them are passing cars and the like, but there are 3 that I'm interested in. The first is a snapping sound. Oh. What? The first is a snapping sound, and what seems like a single step. It's odd because I didn't get out of bed all night. Hold on, let me see if I can, where is it? I'm gonna close this very quickly. I'm gonna click on the SoundCloud thing. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Okay, I guess this is safe. So this is the sound recording that he posted. Oh. What the helly? That terrified me! Oh man! just start playing some random ass music. Anyways, you snap. This is called snap/step question mark. This one is weird because out of 33 recordings, this is the only one sound that has strange electric sound throughout. Electric static, this one's called. Oh yeah, I hear it. I hope this is audible to you guys. It is, yes, that's good. But yeah, you could hear it. This directly follows the electric static. Another stop, then I groan in my sleep. Another slap/groan. Snap slaps. Another snap/groan. Yeah. These happen between 2 to 3 a.m. I have no explanation for them. I'll keep recording and share if I find anything curious. Saturday, August 12th. Getting the F out of my haunted apartment for the weekend. Slay. I have no explanation for this. August 14th. So, a weird thing just happened. Take it with a grain of salt. I bought a Polaroid camera this weekend because they're fun and dorky. I decided to take a few photos around my apartment. Polaroids are stupid and fun and inherently sort of creepy. I didn't expect to find anything, and for the most part, I didn't. I took a couple of my living room and bedroom. That's the rocking chair I first saw David in. They're pretty unremarkable. Then I went into the hallway and snapped a photo. Polaroid developed completely black. I even ripped open and destroyed a fresh pack to see if it was just an undeveloped Polaroid. But they start out as white. I also thought maybe I accidentally covered the lens with my finger, so I took a photo while intentionally covering it. The photo on the left is me covering the lens with my finger. The one on the right is my fully lit hallway taken just after midnight. It's covering it and not covering it. So, this could be nothing. I'm not sure what to make of it. Okay, one last thing, because I wanted to double check. Here's a couple video of me taking photos.
Here's my living. Okay, here's my living room. And I'll leave that there. Okay, here's my living room. And I'll leave that there. Okay, here's my living room.
Cool. And then the hallway.
Now I'm gonna...
this
Now
thing
I'm
so
gonna
fucking long?
take a photo of the hallway just to show you what that's like.
Hurry, hurry, close the door.
And as you can see, the first one has already developed. So let's see what this one does. It's gonna take a minute.
Oh, I see cat in the back.
But it is developing black. So I don't know.
It came out totally black again for a second time. Honestly, I don't know why I'm still fucking around with this camera. There might be a logical explanation. Someone told me to take photos from farther away, so I tried that. Once with my iPhone and once with the Polaroid. What the fuck? I'm too paranoid for this. Oh, what the helly? Oh, hell nah. Left is with my phone, right is with the Polaroid. The hall light was on both times. Why is it pitch black each time with the Polaroid? Oh, hell no. That's freaky. The fuck? Girlie, are you good? I'm fine. Then, yes. This whole thread has been really convoluted, and I'm sorry if it's hard to follow. I just thought this was all weird and wanted to share. The next day, folks have been urging me to get some sage, so did. Sage. Saging the hall and definitely saging the hell out of this rocking chair. Honestly, sage doesn't seem like it'll help much, but I'm open to anything. I barely slept last night. I kept waking up feeling like something was wrong, but who knows? Maybe this will do something. Sage did not work. I haven't dreamed about David in a few months, but he appeared again last night. Uh-oh. That's not good. In the dream, my bedroom was filled with hazy smoke, but I could see David sitting in the chair across the room. He was smaller this time, almost shrunken. He didn't do or say anything except look at me. Anyway, it feels like a bad omen. August 18th. It's been 2 weeks and he still does this every night at midnight. Oh, other weird stuff has been happening too. I'm curious about how they managed the effect with the camera. It is a very consistent black. Either the Polaroids are painted pictures or, yeah, other effects. Yeah, I feel like it could be painted or other effects because, like, that's very good. I've been recording myself sleeping and it picks up this weird static electricity sound every night at 3 a.m. It lasts about 5 minutes. This morning I woke up to the whole house shaking. It felt like a small earthquake. I debated even mentioning that on Twitter because it sounds made up, but I distinctly felt the house swaying. it just it's just a whole bunch of small things happening at once. I feel so uneasy, like right before a thunderstorm comes. Everyone is telling me to move, but I don't have any guarantee that this won't follow me. The next night, they just issued a thunderstorm warning for tonight. Everyone in the city is talking about how weird the sky looks. I can hear rolling thunder in the distance. Interesting. Monday, August 21st. All this ghost stuff has been spooky, but this past weekend was the first time I actually felt unsafe in my home. Thread. On Friday night, there was supposed to be a huge storm. In the end, it passed, but that night was bizarre anyway. I fell asleep pretty early. I was incredibly tired for some reason. I had a dream that night where David was dragging me by the arm through an old abandoned warehouse. What the fuck? I'm not sure why I didn't fight back in the dream, or how he was strong enough to pull me, but that's dream logic for you. It was a creepy dream, but I didn't think much of it when I woke up. I took a shower and then I noticed something. I'd woken up to a huge bruise on my arm. Yep, see the bruise. Now look, maybe I injured myself the day before and my arm was hurting enough during the night, which manifested as a dream. There could totally be a logical explanation for it, so I brushed it off. I went to get coffee, which I do every day. When I walked to the coffee place, I always pass a food chart repair depot. It's always incredibly busy, especially on weekends. I've lived in the neighborhood for over 4 years, and the place has always been jam-packed with carts getting serviced. But today it was completely abandoned. The whole warehouse was totally gutted and empty. Oh, hell, man. Well, almost empty. I went inside to look around because I was astonished that this place was suddenly empty after all these years. Basically, the only thing in the entire warehouse was a single green chair. Oh, hell no, bro. On my way back from coffee, the warehouse had been shuttered. It's remained shuttered since. The chair, my bruise, dreaming about an empty warehouse, and then passing by one. It gave me the creeps. Needless to say, I didn't sleep much that night. Too many strange things are happening, and more frequently. So, I don't know. Anyway, it was a strange weekend. If you recall, David first appeared in my green rocking chair. It could be nothing, but it's weird that it's the only thing left behind. OMG, fuck, that's super weird. August 25th. There have been a few small developments in my apartment. I'm not really sure what to make of them. I just know I'm scared. Thread. If you recall, my cats usually gather at the door at midnight, but lately it's been getting earlier and earlier every night. I was almost used to routine, so now they started to cry. So when they started to cry at the door closer to 10 p.m., I was confused. They began a new routine: hover around the door at 10 p.m., cry for about 15 minutes, then wander off as if nothing's wrong. But this weekend, something else has been happening. Shortly after the usual cat stuff, around 10:30 or so, I started getting phone calls from an unmarked number. My entire call history for the past week looks like this. You'll notice that I answered once yesterday. Since this has been happening for days on end, I thought it might be an automated telemarketer or something. Usually, if it's an automated thing, if you answer once, they quit calling, so I pick up. Instead, what I heard on the other side was a peculiar electric static sound, very similar to the static my sleep app picks up at night. Man, what the hell, bro? What the hell? Please help. I scared. Oh, God. This phone is on 1%. Ow. I didn't say anything, I just listened, waiting for some automated message to chime in. After about a minute, the static stopped, and there was silence. I kept listening. I heard what I thought was breathing, but it was so faint I can't be sure. My heart was racing, so it was hard to hear. Then, just as I was about to hang up, I heard a very small voice whisper, "Hello." Hello! Hi, Flaming! Welcome! Ever heard the theory of phones and black mirrors? No, I have not. What is that about? Something about the way they said hello freaked me out. It wasn't a question or a greeting. Just hello, a flat statement. So quiet I could barely hear it. I panicked and hung up. I didn't know what else to do. I closed all the curtains in my apartment and turned on every single light. I watched TV until dawn because I was too scared to go to sleep. I sort of feel like I'm losing my mind. If I look at each individual incident on its own, there are perfectly logical explanations for everything. But after the 3 weeks of weird shit happening, I don't know how to make sense of it all. The only thing I feel like I can do now is write everything down. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'll keep doing. August 28th. So I moved the green chair out of the bedroom weeks ago. It's been in various parts of the living room ever since. Thread. I should probably get rid of it, but I'm not sure that would have any effect. Also, I'm going on vacation to Japan in 3 weeks, so I keep thinking if I can make it to my trip, this will all end, as dumb as that sounds. David lost track of me once I moved, so maybe if he believes I've left the apartment again, he'll leave me alone. Anyway, last week I bought a pet monitoring camera, so I can keep an eye on the cats while I'm overseas. It's basically a nanny cam that connects to the Wi-Fi, so you can check in whenever you want. It runs 24/7. It also alerts you to sound and movement via an app. I blacked out the company since I doubt they want to be associated with ghosts. In any event, I decided to test it out this weekend. I was away from home one night, so I set up the camera before I left. My phone pinged periodically throughout the evening, alerting me to the cats running around and playing, normal stuff. Then around 11 it alerted me again. It detected motion, but when I checked the feed on my apartment, I didn't see anything. So I watched the feed again, still nothing. I watched it a third time and finally noticed something. Watch the chair. Oh fuck no, man. Is there no sound on this? Oh fuck! Hell no. Fuck no. I knew it couldn't be the wind because I haven't had the windows open at all this summer. I have AC and I like to keep it chilly. It was unnerving, but there wasn't anything I could do about it right then, so I flipped my phone off and tried not to panic. About half an hour later, I got another motion alert. Here's the feed of that alert. What the hell? Oh, this fell. Yeah, that fell. Was there any other movement? If you missed it the first time, like me, look above the shelf. It's a little turtle shell that I hung on the wall. Yes, I know it's weird to own a turtle shell, but my family lives in Montana and I picked it up last year at a native trading post. Since I've been back home, I've been too nervous to turn the camera back on, but today has been pretty quiet. Let me see. So, in old occult and demonology practices, one of the main ways that a practitioner would contact the other side or outsiders was to make a mirror with a black glass. But it went both ways. They could see you too. Plus, one needed to etch a lot of esoteric symbols and whatnot to the frame of the mirror. Didn't matter what, but in all magic, if it has meaning, use it. So, look at your phone without the screen on. What does everyone have in their pocket? Winter, the way you worded that is unnerving me. Look at your phone without the screen on, so like just a black screen, and then like what? What do you mean? What does everyone have in their pocket? Do I have to like draw it onto the phone screen, or like imagine it, or? Oh. That said, I feel really uneasy and I put the chair in the hall. I hope nothing else happens tonight. September 5th. It happened again. Thread. I've been leaving the nanny cam on 24/7. It records every time there's movement or sound, as you know. I was going over the feed from this weekend and noticed some weird stuff. During the night on Saturday while I slept, it recorded the cats in the living room. It seemed pretty unremarkable at first. But then after a few moments, Maxwell freaks out and jumps over something invisible. Yeah. Oh, this moved. Look at the green mug. Fuck that, man. I don't think it was a bug or anything. Maxwell doesn't react like that with bugs. He just eats them. Something spooked him. What's more, I almost never get bugs. I've seen maybe 3 in all the years I've lived. I've lived here. Anyway, the next night, the camera recorded a couple more strange videos. Specifically, it recorded Maxwell doing this on and off for hours. What does this mean? Oh, I see Maxwell. Just on the holy shit, that's creepy. Um, Maxwell is here on the sofa, just standing on his hind legs, staring at something. He'd sit up on his hind legs and peer around the room as if looking for something, or looking at something. This is odd behavior for him, and I can't come up with an explanation for it, especially because of the next video. Here's the final video the camera recorded that night. He's here. He's trying to reach to something. I suppose there's a chance it was a fly, but I honestly never get flies, so that seems unlikely. I just can't shake the feeling that something has made its way into the apartment. It's odd behavior from Maxwell in any event. Things feel off this week. I can't explain it. September 16th. I've been having so many nightmares lately. Thread. They're way more intense than my usual dreams, too. I don't know if it's because I'm stressed or if it's something else. This afternoon I took a nap and I had a dream I haven't been able to shake. In the dream, I was laying in bed and rolled over to face the other direction. On the pillow next to me was a severed head with a bloody spine attached, snaking down the bed. The head was staring right at me, somehow still alive. It had a huge smile plastered on its face. Horrified, I screamed, "What happened to you?" The head smiled even bigger. "It feels great," the head groaned. After that, I woke up. It was dark outside by then. Everything was quiet. Other dreams have been just as strange. Things like dark figures staring in my window, even though I live on the second floor. Stuff that makes no sense in relation to what I've been experiencing in real life. After that dream about the head, I've been feeling uneasy all night. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I decided to go for a walk, if for no other reason than to get out of my apartment. I went to a bodega a few blocks away to get a snack. On the way, I had to pass the warehouse that was boarded up a few weeks ago. It is actually on the way to everything. I pass it twice a day just to get to the subway. What the fuck? I hurried past it since it freaks me out now. At the bodega, I got some Doritos and a seltzer, then made my way back home. When I passed the warehouse a second time, I heard a dull thunk from the other side of the shutters. I froze in place, but there was no other sound after that. Probably should have just continued on, but curiosity got the better of me. There was a grated window next to the doors, about a foot above my head, too high to see into. So I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna hold my phone up to the window, take one photo, and then run for my life. I made sure my flash was on, positioned my camera lens through one of the grates, and snapped a photo. I almost thought I saw movement when the flash went off, but I couldn't be certain. The light bounced off of the grates and was pretty blinding. I couldn't even look at the photo. I just ran all the way home. I was too jumpy to look at it for a while. I just ate my Doritos nervously. When I finally did look at the photo, here's what I saw. It seemed to be a different part of the warehouse, maybe an office. There was a bunch of old insulation that looked like a filing cabinet and a ripped up leather desk chair. What is this? Then I noticed something else in the upper right corner. Something that looked like a face. I'm going to explode. Upper right corner. Oh, fuck no. Is this it? I don't know, man. I feel like this is it. Oh, my days, bro. I'm going insane. That does look like a face, kind of. Yeah, I see it. Think of a motherboard too and the phone covered in symbols and lines, all these connections, all these meanings. So some people believe that phones are mini windows to the paranormal. There's ghosts and stuff. Fuck with phones and the internet so much. They are in the wires. Fuck off, bro! This is so well made. Just completely divorcing myself from... They need an exorcist. Bro, I'm going insane. Yeah, this is a face. I see a face. I'm going insane. Then I noticed something else in the upper right corner. Okay, well, the more I stared at it, the more it started to look like a nondescript blur. Now I can't even be sure what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm too deep into this and my brain wants to see David where he's not there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here's the dent. The head, the dent, the eyes. But here, I messed with the filters on my phone a bit. Tell me this doesn't look like him. September 22nd. The past few days have been fairly quiet. I haven't been spending much time at home. I leave for Japan in a couple hours. I've been trying to avoid anything weird before my trip. I still feel like this all might stop if I just leave for a couple weeks. Whatever happens, I want to thank everyone for their kind thoughts and concerns. This whole ordeal has been stressful and it means a lot. It makes me feel like I'm not going through this alone. See you in a couple weeks. September 29th. Bought a votive tablet in the shrine I'm at Japan. Please protect my cats while I'm away from home. Aww. October 3rd. It's my last full day in Japan. Thread. The past couple weeks have been pretty peaceful. I have people taking care of the cats and they've been doing fine. This morning I went for a long walk around Sapporo. I never really plan my vacations. I like to wander a lot and see what I find. I came across the statue in a park. I couldn't find out any real information about it online, but it was weird and pretty. Nice. I was taking pictures of it from different angles since it's cylindrical. I moved around to one side and almost dropped my phone at what I saw. Aw. It felt too similar to be a coincidence. I felt dizzy staring up at it. This kid with a dented head. I mean, I feel like a lot of their heads are have pretty weird shapes. Maybe this means nothing. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is nothing. It doesn't feel like nothing. Anyway, I have to pack for my flight home in the morning. It'll be good to see the cats again at least. October 5th. I made it home safely. The cats are fine, if a little more talkative than usual. Aw, cat. Cat is so cute. October 14th. Weird things have been happening with the electricity in my apartment this week. Thread. First, two bulbs have burnt out in the hallway in less than a week. At this point, I've just left it alone rather than get a ladder again. But the strangest thing has to do with the backlight on my TV. It's an LED strip that plugs into the TV itself via USB. The TV has to be on in order for the backlight to be on. But last night the backlight was flickering on and off by itself. I noticed it was some time before dawn. When I woke up, I went to the kitchen to get some water. I'd barely gotten back into bed again when I saw a faint light coming from the living room. After a few seconds, it went dark again. I went back into the living room and stood there watching the backlight go on and off, for at least a few minutes. It was bizarre. Eventually it stopped, and now the backlight doesn't work at all. It's only a couple months old, so it shouldn't be dead already. Anyway, I couldn't get back to sleep, so I went to the diner near my apartment. It was the only thing open at 4 a.m. I had eggs over easy with ham. It was too much ham, but the eggs were pretty good. When I got back home, the sun was starting to come up, so I figured I might as well shower and go into work early. Oh, he does work. I showered and brushed my teeth, then headed into the bedroom to get dressed. As I passed the front door, I thought I heard a faint scratching sound from the other side. Hell no. It was so soft I wasn't sure it had really happened. I went over the door, but I was too scared to look through the peephole. I couldn't bring myself to actually put my face that close to the sound, so I opted to take a photo through the peephole instead. Since there's a skylight just outside my door, the hall was awash in faint yellow-green light. I snapped a couple photos. At first, the pictures didn't seem like anything, just blurry nothingness. But as I analyzed it and started noticing things, part of a face, an ear, an eye, staring right back at me. Fuck, bro, fuck, bro, fuck. Oh, I'm going insane. Yep, I should be around here. This is the nose. This is the ear. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. Hi, Kenju, welcome. Is that Adam Ellis, the comic guy? Yes, apparently. I remember reading Dear David not knowing who Adam Ellis was. Then years later, I know who Adam Ellis is. It's the comic guy. He's the one who made Dear David. I think maybe it's time to get someone else involved. It's obvious this isn't going to stop until I do something. I'm just not sure what that is yet. I'll let you all know when I figure it out. For those who couldn't make it out, I see it, but the features don't quite seem human. To me, it looks a lot like the kid in the statue you saw from a higher angle. Oh. Yeah, I see like the eyebrow stuff. Oh man. October 26th. Sorry for the radio silence the past couple weeks thread. First, I had a friend come over to do some cleansing stuff. She did the whole apartment and the hallway. A lot of proclaimed professional mediums have reached out, plus about a dozen ghost hunter TV shows. I've declined them all because I don't really want strangers in my house sensationalizing what's going on. So instead, I had a friend come over and cleanse the place, and for about a week or so, it seemed like it worked. Things appeared to go back to normal. The cats weren't gathering at the door anymore. I've stopped having dreams. It was starting to seem like it was over. Then one morning last week, I walked to work and passed the shutter warehouse as usual. This time, all the metal door were wide open, sunlight pouring in. The warehouse was still mostly empty, except for one thing. There was a hearse parked near the back wall. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I say so long and good night. So long and good night. Oh, if you carry out the plan, things are better. How did the song start? Oh, fuck. How did the song start? I keep going to the bridge part. Long ago, just like a hearse, you died again. We are so far from you. Burn it on, just like a match you strike to incinerate the lives of everyone you knew and was was the worst you take from every heart you break, and like a blade you stain. Well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Sing the spooky away, hell yeah. Trying so hard, man. Singing the spooky away. I see a hearse, and I read the word hearse, and it reminds me of MCR. The warehouse has just been closed for over 2 months. I have no idea why it was open that day. Nobody was around. It was weird, but I tried not to think about it. It's not all that strange to see a hearse, I guess. Like they have to park somewhere. I tried to put it out of my mind, but the next several days were uneventful. And the next several days were uneventful. But something else happened last night. It was around 11 or so, and I was watching TV on the couch. I went into the dining room to get a drink from the fridge, and noticed both the cats sitting by the far window, staring up at it. The window looked out onto the roof of the business next door. I glanced out the window but didn't see anything. I figured that maybe there was a mouse on the wall or something. I shrugged and grabbed a beer from the fridge. Cracking open a cold one, hell yeah. As I went into the kitchen to get the bottle opener, I noticed something. There's a window in the kitchen which looks out onto the same roof, and someone was standing on the roof, staring at me. I immediately ducked down. I reached up and flicked off the light switch. I peered over the windowsill but couldn't see much. Oh, fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no! My phone was in my pocket, so I grabbed it and took a photo. It was blurry and dark, but I swear someone was out there. Fuck no! I tried to take a better photo, but the figure had disappeared. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I am... This is wild, bro. I don't want to read this anymore. I have to finish it. I have to finish it. Ugh. Hi, Seam. Welcome. Redeemed love me. Ugh. Let me get some water first. Steam, I am so proud of you, and you're doing amazing, okay? I know that we don't get to talk a lot. I know that I am quite busy all the time, but I hope you know that I care about you. And, oftentimes it may feel a little lonely, oftentimes it may feel like people don't understand you, oftentimes it may feel like you're better off by yourself. But I hope you know that I care about you. The rest of our friends care about you. You are an important part of our lives. You are an important part of the friend group. You are loved. You are cared for. You are appreciated. As bad as we are at showing it. You're amazing no matter what your brain tells you. And you don't need to be so worried constantly, okay? You don't need to constantly apologize for small things. You don't need to constantly be anxious that someone's mad at you. You're doing okay. You'll be fine. Okay? You're doing great. And I'm proud of you. Thank you for showing up so often and supporting me. Okay? I am gonna cry. Don't cry, no. Shit, dog, you actually know me now. I try. Nope, nope, nope. Out of there. Forgot a second pick. Forget a second pick. I just did. Right? Like, what do you mean I went to take a second pick? Like, no! I am running! Opposite direction! What the fuck? Holy shit. This is terrifying. I closed all the blinds and made sure the door was locked and then drank like 5 more beers until I was too drunk to be scared. But now I feel like I'm back at square one. I'm sure it was him. He's not going away. I don't know what to do. Hi, Riz. Welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. My back has been in a lot of pain lately. I'm not sure how to fix it. But, we are reading Dear David. I am scared shitless right now. November 6th. It's been about 4 months since the first time I dreamed of David. Thread. This might be long, but stick with me. Last night I dreamed about him again. It was almost exactly the same as the first time I saw him. In the dream, I saw him in a chair again. I don't have the green chair in my room anymore. This time it was a recliner I've had for years. He was staring right at me, just like in the first time. Again, I felt paralyzed and could barely move, but this time something was different. I felt mostly immobile, but I could squirm just a little bit. I felt more alert, and I could move my hands somewhat. David glared at me, and I dreaded what knew was coming. He was going to get out of the chair and come towards me like before. I had to do something. I kept my phone next to me on the bed, and I somehow managed to get a hold of it. I thought, if David is going to kill me, maybe I can at least get evidence on my phone. I started snapping pictures in the dark. Sure enough, he crawled down off the chair and began shuffling towards me. He moved slowly, like it was a struggle for him. I felt terrified, but I kept taking photos. David limped closer to me, never taking his eyes off me. Soon I was face to face with him. He started muttering something, too quiet for me to understand. I watched as his eyes rolled back in his head until they were all white. I tried to writhe away from him, but I could barely move. I stared in horror as he began crawling up onto my bed, still murmuring something. And that's when I woke up. Same as before, broad daylight, no trace of David anywhere. It's almost routine now, but it was a dream after all, so I got up and went to work, and after a while the stress of the dream melted away. I wasn't even going to write about this since it wouldn't really be new information, but tonight I noticed something that petrified me. I went onto my phone to find a picture from a couple of days ago and saw dozens of pitch black photos in my camera roll. All from last night. It's better to just show you. Turn up your brightness because they're pretty dark. Fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no! Hell, fuck that! Fuck no! Fuck off! Hell no! Mm-mm. 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 Fuck no! Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck no! Cat definitely gonna need a light on to eat. I am keeping my little face lamp on, the cute one. I'm gonna keep the moon lamp on. Fuck Fuck that! Fuck no! Fuck, where's my mom? Why isn't she home yet? Mom, where are you? Why aren't you home yet? Oh man. Hold on, let me check the app. You might lose tracking for a short while. Where is my mother? She is still at the other house. Why is it taking her so long? Please. I beg. No. I don't know if I want to increase laptop brightness for this. Ugh. Oh my god, that is adorable. What? Ah! Thank you so much for the follow, Raindrop. Welcome. Holy shit. Oh man, welcome. Oh god. I am terrified. This is fucked, man. This is so fucked. Hell no. Hell fucking no, bro. I can't do this. Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh god. I have to for the content. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. No. What is this? Tweet not found. The meta tweet could not be found. Oh. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck no. Oh my fucking. This is the one that made my heart drop. Bro, fuck off. I'm gonna. Usually I can come up with some excuse for what's happening, but I have no logical explanation for this. So now I'm sitting here on my couch freaking out. I certainly won't be able to sleep. I just felt like I needed to get this out. Turning my brightness up, like. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't know if it's an eye or not, but I just know I don't want to touch it. That is Dear David. His head is dented. That is what we are running from, this stream. I don't offer to keep you this kind of funny. I am losing my shit. You are laughing. I am losing my shit and you're laughing. I could possibly have a heart attack and you'd be laughing. Do you understand, my good sir? Hold on. Bro, my heartbeat is going insane. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, well, Tyler one's head is dented too. He ain't so smart. Hi, piece of tape. Welcome. Oh my god, can we please get a shower for tape, please? Energy drink to get the heart attack. I deserve better. I don't deserve a heart attack. Oh, my poor little heart. Oh. I actually don't have an energy drink this stream. I usually do almost every stream. I had a Monster yesterday. I might have to order Monster actually. You know what? I might order Monster. I might just get Monster. I might just get a lot of Monster. A lot of it. But also, I don't want to stay up at night. fuck me, man. This is... You might lose tracking, by the way, but, like... ugh. I deserve better. Ah. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna take a... we're gonna chat just a little bit for now, because... I'm... my heartbeat is going insane. I'm also wanting to order some stuff while I chat with you guys. Connect to PC. Hello. I know you can do it. Don't lie to me. I know it's there. I know it's in there somewhere. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Listen, I know that you can connect to my PC, okay? You're lying to me, and I do not appreciate that you're lying to me. It's actually making me quite sad. We'll connect now. I swear to God. Connecting. Connecting. Connect. You shall experience VTuber movement soon. You gotta be kidding me, right? Monster. It's... You know what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm buying it. I mean... Alternatively, so I have 4 options here, right, for Monster. I can either get Monster, like, just the original one. I could get Mango Loco. I could get, the Doctor. Or I could get Pacific Punch. Actually, no, scratch that. Pacific Punch is too expensive here. So it's either regular Monster, Mango Loco, or the Doctor, I suppose. Which regular Monster is the cheapest, technically. And I do miss ramen. Ramen. Come on. Please, VTube Studio, please cooperate with me. Be so for real. Okay, well, it's not being so for real. It's not being very girly pop slay. That is making me quite upset. And, I'm just getting the regular Monster. Thanks for explaining. I would have not referred to as Deer, though. So, the name is because of, YouTube Studio. You're better than this. I know you are. The reason that it says Dear David as the title is because, you apparently you can ask David 2 questions, and you have to say Dear David before... Oh, there we go. You have to say Dear David before asking those 2 questions. So, Dear David, insert question. Dear David, insert question. But you cannot try and ask a 3rd question. Now, what are character here, like Adam, what he did was, first time he saw Dear David in his dream, obviously he was freaked out. And then someone, I think he was getting coffee or something, and someone there told him like, "Hey, so I know you saw Dear David. Here's how to talk to him." Very random, I know, but a big plot hole, but whatever. And so next time he saw David in his dream, he tried talking to David, being like, like, how did you die? And where did you die? Um, and something along those lines. And he ended up asking a third question. After that, he didn't say Dear David, but he did end up asking a third question accidentally. But yeah, the consequence of asking a third question is that David tries to kill you. So, that's cool. Anyways, I'm ordering my stuff. Can I get a different flavor of ramen, actually? Chicken. No. Yes, chicken. Chicken. Cool. I'm sorry for being unentertaining, by the way. Um, I'm low-key still losing it. Okay. Okay. Ramen and Monster have been ordered. They should be here any moment now. No, I don't want extra prizes, thanks. It's all scam anyways. So, shall we continue? Why did it make that sound anyways? Don't go there. It's not worth it. Please go there. Please check out Tape. Tape is one of those few people who I've been following since before I was a content creator. So it's like really cool. He's really cool, or they're really, I don't know your pronouns, Tape. I'm so sorry. They're really cool. Please, go support them. It will be very nice of you. For real, for real. Oh, fuck off. There is no way they're giving me ads on my own fucking stream, bro. YouTube is so dumb sometimes. Because I think Kenju was saying this. He was like, creators who have reached a certain eligibility should be able to get fucking, like, YouTube Premium for free. I'm gonna refund your energy drink redeem since she doesn't have any. Yeah, for now you can. The computer can smell fear. They all can. Oh. Which one do you like the most? Well, the mango and the doctor, they're both really good. I really like them. I really like both, actually. I really like all of them. But in the end, I ended up ordering, like, the original one because that's the goated one. What will the questions do? Are they like genie wishes? What happens if you ask, can I ask you one more question as the second one? Death? I don't know. I've never thought of all this, bro. Stops your questions via murder. Well, someone doesn't like opening up, I guess. Yeah, can I ask David for tomorrow's winnings? What numbers? Man. No need to apologize. This allows me to think of what I can work on. The not entertaining is just as appreciated. Oh yeah, during the TSV stream, I had ads play even during the spooky moments on YT. Maybe I should just disable ads. I think that's part of the problem. I just need to fucking disable ads. That's all. That's what I need to do. Um, I keep forgetting. Cause I use so on YouTube Studio, there's a feature where it's like, if you've streamed before, you can use the settings of that stream as like a template. So you can like start like, you'll have the same title, the same description, the same settings, the same thumbnail, so that it's easier. I just keep forgetting to change it. I will change it next stream, I promise. Yeah, you keep forgetting you forgetting checks out. Okay. That's mean. That's mean. Anyways. What the fuck? Please don't make me hear shuffling behind my... Please. Not now. Not now. Not now. November 17th. So far, and everyone asking, yes, I'm alive. I've been on the quiet side because there's something I'm trying to investigate, and I'm not sure how to yet. I'd rather not tweet unless I have something substantial to share. Thread. It's also sort of hard to explain the logistics of what I'm trying to find out, but I'll do my best. Basically, there's a part of my apartment that I'm just now learning about. At least that's what I think. To refresh your memory, I live in a duplex. I used to live on the first floor and now I live on the second floor. It's a long, boxy building that looks like this. My old apartment, my new apartment. Roof that I don't have access to. Business next door. Roof where I think I saw David. Yeah, so that's where the kitchen is. The other week, I was tweeting the most recent update from the living room couch. About 30 seconds after I'd sent the last tweet, I heard a thump directly above my head as if someone above me had dropped something on the floor, which is impossible since I'm in the top apartment. There is also no way to access the roof. There aren't any ladders on the outside of the building. The only way you'd get on the roof is through a skylight in the hallway. There is no trees in the immediate vicinity either. It definitely wasn't pipes either. It was distinctly the sound of something falling on the floor. My building is old and makes lots of noises, but this was a new sound and it startled me. So I'm thinking, is there some secret crawl space in my home? I look all over my apartment, but I can't figure it out. So I go into the hallway and that's when something dawns on me. There is no real way to ease into this, so I'll just say it. There's a mysterious hatch in my hallway. I've known about it, but I just assumed it opened directly to the roof. Directly above my hallway, so like the stairs. Like this is the stairs, and there's this upstairs, like just above that. It's really high above the stairs, so I always figured it was impossible to access without some sort of fancy professional ladder. I took this video so you can see how high it is. Oh man. That is quite high. I see that hatch every morning when I leave for work and think nothing of it, but this time something dawned on me. It can't lead to the roof because it's actually below the roof. I'm about to spring some simple math on you, so I apologize in advance. First, the skylight is flat with the roof. I checked Google Earth to make sure. The hatch is about 3 feet below the skylight, meaning there's about 3 feet of empty space between the two openings. Three feet of empty space I can't account for. Skylight. What is a skylight? I don't know what a skylight is. I might be dumb. I think maybe the hatch leads to a short ladder going to the roof. But even if that's the case, the hatch is level with all the ceilings in my apartment. That means there's 3 feet of empty space all over my apartment. I was ready to explain this away for a few reasons. One, it might just be some sort of insulated space that all residential buildings have. I'm not an architect, so what do I know? It didn't seem relevant enough at the time, so I decided I wasn't going to mention it here. But over the past week and a half, I've been hearing more things above me. A few days after the first sound, I heard a similar thump while I was in the kitchen. Then last night, I heard something small clink to the floor and roll about 6 feet before stopping. Something is going on up there. Maybe it's a raccoon, but maybe it's not. I also can't get over the fact that the hatch is in such a weird, inaccessible place over the stairs. I need to investigate. I'm just not sure how right now. I guess I'll try to buy a long pole off Amazon to see if the hatch even moves. I might have to buy a construction ladder. At any rate, that's why I've been MIA for a minute. I'll keep you posted when I figure out how to get up there. Okay, I bought a pole. If the hatch is movable, I'll either shell out for a ladder or call my landlord to investigate. Why can't you just call your landlord to begin with? Like, maybe just call your landlord and ask, hey, dog, so I've been going through some things lately. Would you happen to know something about it? Or something? Like, what is all this stuff? Like, just ask your landlord. If you're so terrified for your life, ask your fucking landlord. November 28th. Whoa, shit's going wrong. November 28th. A lot has happened in the last week, but I was away for Thanksgiving, so I'm just now able to write it all down. Thread. The noises from the ceiling haven't let up, but the pole I ordered didn't arrive before I had to leave for the holiday, so I didn't actually get it until late Friday night. I planned to investigate the next morning and went to bed. I'd barely fallen asleep when I woke up to an incredibly loud crash above me. It sounded like someone had dropped a bowling ball. I bolted upright in bed and immediately felt strange. There was a weird energy all around me. I can't explain it. Fuck no. Help, Mr. Landlord. Landlord. After about a minute, I heard another crash. I briefly thought about grabbing my shoes and booking it, but that would mean passing under the hatch. And that seemed like a bad idea. So instead, I just listened and waited. So I'm not sure for what. My heart, bro, my heart is beating really fast. It's beating so fast, bro. Give me a moment. I think my order is here, so I'm gonna pick up a call from the delivery dude. I'm cool with that if it means money goes to you. Also, sometimes it's got funny timing. Like when an ad ended in that stream, I heard one of the voice TSP Twitter of it, so it was like a jump scare. One of those voices. Oh man, I can't believe this is the same guy who made those comics, especially the funny. Dude, right? It's so difficult to like connect the two. The hatch screams, "Put caution tape and barricades on me. You are not safe." Yeah, Sky is basically a ceiling window. Oh, that can't be safe. Oh, it's like a window. A window. Okay. So like it's yeah, okay. Are you okay? No. Have you not been listening to me lose it for the last hour and a half? The spooked venom noises are cute and funny, but at the same time I feel a bit bad. So I'm terrified. Chat, I'm terrified. Oh, whoa, ooh, I have to go. Fuck. Okay, chat. I'm gonna lock this door very quickly. Um, hold on. Actually, let me unlock my front door. Like, unlock so that my mom can. Dude. I'm so scared. Okay, yeah, I'm locking the door. I'm locking the door, bro. I'm too scared. Oh man. I went to go grab my stuff. I walk outside. So there is a second. So the other bedroom, or like it's like kind of like an extra room that we just use as like a closet, walk-in closet at this point. Um, Doors wide open, lights are off in that room, and those freak me the fuck out. Like, if the door is open, wide open, light is off in the room, please either close the door or turn the light on. I am terrified. Not just that, like, the door just. The windows are shut too, so I can't feel like the safety of, like, oh yeah, there's neighbors literally. If I look out my fucking window, there's neighbors. Oh man. Specifically the one a moment ago. Like, Perm is like, oh, keep her company, stop the tweaking. I'm filled with terror. Ooh. Billy Pop is listening when an open door to a pitch black room gives me the creeps too. Right? Like, my brain starts imagining all sorts of creepy shit, first of all. Second of all, and this is gonna sound so bad. This is gonna sound like really weird. This is actual monster fucker coded. However, I'm just gonna say it if it helps you use it. Whenever my brain is conjuring up weird shit to like imagine and scare me, like if there is an empty black, like empty dark room, my brain starts imagining like things crawling out of it, like weird looking monsters. Just think about not safe for work stuff that involve the monsters. Um, you're no longer scared. It sounds so bad, but that's the only way that I know how to not make myself scared anymore. I don't want to, but it's the only way. Like, I sit here thinking, like, So I'm terrified. However, if I could keep just thinking of horny shit, it's not gonna terrify me anymore, and it works. So my heartbeat is so fast right now. Oh, I need to get myself a heart rate monitor. That would be so funny. Fast because of fear. No, not that. Yeah, fear. Fast because of fear. Not the other thing. Two, three, four, five. Okay, cool. Uh, Human imagination is one of the most terrifying things. Oh yeah, I heard that one way to conquer fear is to make it spicy. Oh, you want to get me for what? What are you planning? Classic. If monster evil, why hot? Please, dude. Enter a dark room. Take the gamble. An adult film. Are you in an adult film or horror film? You won't know until the plot happens. I am not taking that chance. I don't want to take the chance. If I'm terrified, I don't want to take the chance, man. I'm good. I'm good. I promise. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. Wait, actually, hold on. My mom has this little thing. Turn on the AC really quickly. But my mom has this little thing that she used to use when I was going through like severe like health stuff. So she would basically ask me to she would like clamp this onto my finger and it would tell me my heart rate. I don't know if this has any battery in it though, so we're gonna try. No, heart rate is fine. It seems. Never mind, it shot up to 111. That's wild. That's wild. Please help me, send help. Good. Man. Maybe it's some freaky artsy student film where it's both. Possible. Either way, let's continue. The crash happened again and then again, probably 15 times in a row, followed by a long silence. Then I heard a smaller, creaky sound in the hallway. My mom's home! My mom's home! Ah! Creaky sound in the hallway. In my mind, I registered it as a footstep, but it really could have been anything. I stayed still, but there was no more sounds after that. I laid back down, still tense and nervous, but I must have fallen asleep at some point because I woke up the next morning and everything seemed normal again. I got dressed and left to go get a bagel, same as every Saturday. As I made my way down the stairs, something crunched under my feet. I looked down and noticed a pile of debris on the stairs, directly under the hatch. It looked like... Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much for the raid. What if it's scary, man? Welcome home, and mom. It may be your mom, but whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that. Holy shit. Was it a raid? It wasn't a raid. I'm an idiot. It wasn't a raid. Thank you for the 10 bits. I'm an actual idiot. I'm an actual stupid idiot. I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried. About to crash out, but I tried. You'll know later what I mean. Okay. Well, you tried your best and I'm proud of you for that. I thank you for the 10 bits. Those are bits like, yes, I know. I know. I know those are bits. Um uh, oh man. But please, yes, take care. Please. Please take care. Get rest if you need. Take breaks. Raindrop you menace. Bro, just move out even if it's a temporary place like a car or a motel. Yeah. Not an idiot, just strongly spooked. Intensely spooked, actually. Um, it looked like dirt, but I couldn't tell for certain. It could have been old plaster or something. I glanced up at the hatch and noticed something else peculiar. The edge of something was caught in it, barely poking out. It's hard to see because it's so far up, but I took a photo. This. At that point, bagels were the last thing on my mind. I went back upstairs and grabbed the pole. I set the camera. the, the doorbell just rang. Fuck me. Fuck me. I'm not going back outside. I am calling my mom. I was like, do you have keys? Can you just come in on your own? She was like, why? What's happening? I was like, I'm scared to go outside. She's like, why? I'm like, I'm reading a scary story. Oh man. Oh man, has my mom not come in yet? Dude, now I'm actually scared. You did that on purpose. Get scared by you getting scared. I just see the vid and he's poking the hatch. It's like wants to be. It's like he wants to be right. Look, Adam doesn't know. Adam doesn't know that he's the character in a horror story. You are going through it. I'm going through. I know, but it's a common sense. I would not touch the source of debris. I don't want more dirt to follow me or the stairs. Actually, jump scared her. I'm glad you saw it through the model. When mom home safe, she is home safe. She seems a little upset about something. We'll talk to her afterwards. She is on a call. Anyways, let's continue. I grabbed the pole. I set my camera on the coat wardrobe at the top of the stairs and hit record, just to make sure I would be caught on video if a demon burst out of the hatch. Here's the video. Dude. Something fell out. Ah, yes, fuck with the spooky hatch. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, Mom. My mic is on. Everyone is saying welcome home to you. Everyone is like, did Ben Mom get home safe?
So sweet.
Yeah. We care about Ben Mom? Yes, I know you do. She seemed angry, so I thought telling her that would make her feel better. Every time they hear your voice in the background, even if it's a little, they're like, oh, is that Ben Mom? Say hi to her for us, please. Let us talk to her. Okay. So next thing, what's the next thing? I jumped out of the way and practically fell down the stairs trying to dodge whatever it was that fell. At first I thought it was a dead squirrel, which would honestly explain a lot. It hit the steps and bounced down the first floor. I went upstairs to get my phone and collapse the pole, since it's so long and unwieldy. Then went back downstairs to investigate the object that fell. At first I wasn't even sure what it was. It was dingy, faded black. I picked it up and realized what it was. It was a small leather shoe. Fuck no. I hustled back upstairs and texted my landlord. I told him I thought there was something in the crawl space and asked if he could investigate. He said he'd come by later with a ladder and check it out. A few hours later, my landlord was on a ladder, shining a flashlight into the crawl space. I stared up at him, half expecting something to grab him and yank him into the darkness. He angled his flashlight all around and finally saying, "There's nothing up here." But then he was like, "Oh, wait." I watched as he reached up into the emptiness with his free arm. When he pulled it back, he had something small and round in his hand. He climbed back down the ladder and handed it to me. Again, I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at. It was smooth and shiny, and at first I thought it was an old piece of candy. But it was cold and too heavy to be candy. After a second, I realized it was a marble. I was so worn It was so worn that it hadn't registered as a marble at first. Its shape was also sort of weird, with a little bump on one end. Oh man. My landlord seemed unbothered for the most part. Okay, dude. And he told me to call him if I heard anything else. I went inside and headed to my office to see if I could figure anything out about this marble that somehow made its way into my ceiling. I had nothing to go on, and in short, I didn't really learn much, but I did figure out the bump on the marble, I think. Apparently, in the early 1900s, they made marbles by hand and cut them with big metal scissors, which would mean the marble is probably really old. Anyway, now that I have a decrepit old shoe, and a marble sitting on my dresser, I guess this is my new norm. This is the new normal. There is something going on with the color green with David. Yeah, it's green. I said before, everything he messes with is green. It's green. Okay, so you guys don't like me. I get it. I won't read this story next time. Jeez. They clearly hate me so much, man. What did I even do to deserve this? Like, I'm literally just a little cute thing. I do not believe that in the slightest. Would have been scary if it was a croc. Sorry for the long break. I haven't been feeling great the past couple of weeks and haven't had time to update thread. This is on just December 12th. There also wasn't much to say for the most part. I wasn't sleeping well and I was having weird dreams, but they were vague and hard to describe. I'm sleepy all day long and I've been getting sudden bouts of dizziness. I chalked it up to always having earbuds crammed in and made a mental note to get my ears checked. Other than that, things were pretty quiet. I sort of fooled myself into thinking that finding those items in the attic somehow ended all this. Not that that would make much sense. But last week, something started to happen. Late on Tuesday, I woke up with a start and felt something strange, like something had just been watching me. I turned on the light, but I was alone. Still, there was this tangible feeling of badness. Everything felt wrong, sort of like when you have the flu and you wake up at night and can't really tell where you are for a minute. It was a feeling I'm used to. It always accompanies David. People tweet at me a lot saying he might just need help, but I'm certain that's not the case. My mom is in my house. I am safe. Nothing else is there. Every time he shows up, I feel a palpable sense of malice. That's what I felt that night. Malice. Dread. But still, I was alone, and I was so tired, I wound up just to go back to sleep. I've been so exhausted recently I can barely function. The next night, the same thing happened. I woke up suddenly feeling like I had just missed seeing something. Like a candle had just gone out and I could still smell it. I thought about using the pet cam for the living room to monitor my bedroom while I slept, but the cord was too short to get the camera high enough to see the entire room, so I improvised. I downloaded an app that takes a photo every 60 seconds. I'd set my phone on top of a bookcase. It's almost 7 feet tall, so I had a pretty good view of my bed and the surrounding room. Then I went to sleep. Just like before, I jolted awake hours later, feeling the same unease. I turned on the light and hurried out of my bed to get my phone from the bookcase. There were probably 350 photos to scroll through. Oh, fuck no, I'm terrified, man. I'm scared. He's sleeping here. This is where he saw David. The vast majority of them were me sleeping in an empty room. It's sort of dark, but you can see me sleeping. I left a couple night lights on just in case anything showed up, but for the first 100 or so photos, it was just me in an empty room. Then suddenly, he was there, standing on the chair at the foot of the bed, staring at me. Fuck no! 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 My book is almost 7 feet tall, meaning it has a girlfriend despite not having a personality. That's wild. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh man. Fuck that. What the fuck? Fuck this, man. In the next photo, for a minute later, he seems to be staring straight up at the ceiling. Just staring. What the fuck? Then he appears to collapse on the chair. The next dozen photos are all the same. He's completely lifeless. At first I thought he was dead, which obviously doesn't make any sense. I looked over the chair, half expecting him to still be there, but it was empty. I looked over at the chair, half expecting him to still be there, but it was empty. Fuck this. Oh. Heart rate's over 100. Oh. We are okay. Everything is okay. I am safe. Big Mama's here. Nothing to worry about. Oh. But then in the next photo, he's gone. The room is totally empty again. He's gone in the next several photos too. I figured maybe that was it, but I kept swiping through the photos. About 15 photos later, he was back, standing next to the bed. It was just like the last time I saw. Standing next to the bed. Where, bitch? Actually, I don't know if I want to see. I don't know if I want to see. Oh, fuck! No, he was staring at him, bro. That is fucked up, bro. That's when my heart started to race. I didn't want to look at the rest of the photos, but I knew I had to. I swiped to the next photo and my heart sank into my stomach. I don't want to look at it. He was on the bed, inches from me, staring down at me sleeping. I don't want to look at it. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck, hell fucking no. The next one was worse. And the next one is the next photo. He's staring right at the camera. Fuck no, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm fucking fuck. Please help me. My heart. I can't. It's getting worse. Please. Please, this is so terrifying. For what, dog? Riley, are you okay? No! Oh. This is... Hell no. After that, there's seemingly nothing. He disappears again, and the rest of the scroll is just me in my room again. That is until the last photo. Here's the final photo on the scroll. Give a description, please. Oh, fuck no. Fuck. Fuck no. Fuck. Fuck no. What the fuck? Please. Please. Where, bitch? Dude. This reminds me of the game Date Everything. I need to play that game, dude. I am so interested in play. Ah, thank you. You're petting my face. Hold on. Pet. Ah, squished. Here's the final photo. That's hell no. Okay. I am no longer scared of the other room because my mom is in the other room, and if she's in the other room, nothing could happen. Thank you for the pet. I know who you may fancy in that game. Who? Do tell. I mean, I know a bit about the game already. I did watch Crystal play it, but do tell. Who do you think I will like in the game? Because there are a couple characters that I already really like that I'm already planning on being obsessed over. But you know, do tell. I am at a loss for words. That malformed ear, that stringy hair. I didn't even know what to think. I looked all over my room but couldn't find anything, and honestly, I've been so exhausted I didn't know how to process it. The malformed ear. Guess you can see it here. Oh god, I got so terrified for a moment. So, I have a Kuromi plushie, and the ears are very light. So they can move around in the air. And I turned and I saw the ear moving around, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I stared at it for a little bit longer. It was just moving in the air. It's okay. We're okay. Even now, all I want to do is just go to sleep. December 20. Hey everyone, I'll be gone for the next week visiting family back home in Montana for the holiday. It will be nice to get away from all this for a bit. Thanks for everyone's kind words lately. I'll see you when I get back. January 2nd. So I've been away from the city for a couple weeks. Thread. I went home to Montana for the holiday, and almost immediately I started to feel better. Less tired, less foggy. Up until now, I haven't really entertained the thought of moving, thinking that David would probably just follow me wherever I go. But when I left for Montana, everything seemed to improve. But maybe David wouldn't follow me after all. Maybe he was tied to the house, not me. Being home felt safer, and I managed to relax a little bit. I even started browsing listings for new apartments back in New York. The last thing I want to do is move in the middle of winter, but after the past few months, it seems like it might be worth it. It felt like there might be a way out. But after a few days, I started to feel strange again. One night, I got up to go to the bathroom, and as I stood there in the dark, I couldn't help but feel like there was something moving outside the bathroom window. Fuck no, man. Fuck. Stop, please. When will this end? The bathroom looks out to the backyard, and it was pitch black. I could barely see anything. But it's Montana, and there are animals passing through all the time. Sure enough, in the morning, I found animal tracks through the snow. I don't know the specific animal. Deer? Elk? The next night, the same thing happened. I got up in the middle of the night, and I thought I saw movement in the blackness outside. This time, I stood out the window and gazed out, straining my eyes to see, waiting for them to adjust to the night. For a long time, I stared out into the snowy darkness, but couldn't see any movement. Then, just as I was about to turn away, I saw something lurch off to the right and disappear from view. Again, it was too dark to make out the animal, but it could have been anything. Maybe a coyote or something? Fuck, no. In the morning, I was getting out of the shower. I glanced out the window and noticed tracks behind the garage. I couldn't tell what they were from the bathroom, so I got dressed, put on a coat, and went outside. When I got up close, my heart practically stopped. They weren't tracks. They were footprints. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Really small footprints. I followed them across the backyard, but they disappeared into the ditch out back. I stood there in the snow, not knowing what to do. What could I do? Call the cops and tell them I found footprints in the snow? The last couple nights I was too scared to leave my room. If it had been David out there in the snow, it meant that he could follow me anywhere. No matter where I moved, he could find me. I felt helpless. It's all because he asked that third question, bro. I flew back to New York the day after Christmas. Back in my apartment, it seemed like I was at square one yet again. I've tried everything I can think of. I've saged my apartment. I've hired a medium. Nothing has worked. And worse, I still feel him at night, watching me from different corners of my room, always getting closer and waking up right before something happens. For the past few nights, I've been using that app that takes photos every couple minutes, but nothing has shown up. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to work anymore, but I've left it running just in case. It's picked up absolutely nothing, save for one thing from last night. When he was hovering above my bed, staring down at me, his mouth moved faster than it should be. His mouth moving faster than it should be. I couldn't move. I could only look up at him. Last night was particularly bad. I felt sick and had nightmares all night. I dreamed that David was hovering in the corner by the ceiling, far off the ground. He was mouthing something, but I couldn't hear any words. Suddenly he plummeted downward, and I felt this huge pressure crash into my chest. I woke up gasping, the wind completely knocked out of me. I sat up and looked around frantically, heaving for air, but there was nothing. Ugh. When I caught my breath, I retrieved my phone from the dresser. The phone roll showed nothing of note, save for the last photo taken just a moment before. Fuck no, I'm scared. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I'm not going to look at it. We can just scroll past and we'll be fine. Right? Even post that last pic, if dear David is that close to me, I'll probably be dead at that point. Won't name drop, but I will say objects. You may find darkness amusing, and I think you'll like their final form in the relationship progress. Electricity's charmed people. Are you talking about the two electric dudes? Oh, and nightmares ones too, if the monster frick fracker side of you is strong. I mean, I do like the electricity dudes. They're very sweet. Fuck this shit up. Alright, this is too spooky for me. I gotta dip. Have fun, stay safe, and what's up behind you? Shut up! Shut up, you're so mean! Yeah! Look, perceive, no. Move to the northern Sentinel Islands. Let's see if David can handle the people there. For context, they don't like visitors. Someone died in 2018 because of it. I don't think David would be a visitor. Perceive, fine. What the fuck? Dude, this thing is literally harassing him. This is David. You can see him falling. This is where Adam is sleeping. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss here. I just don't know. January 16. Sorry for the long delay. Honestly, I wasn't sure I was going to tweet again. Thread. After what happened a couple weeks ago, everything stopped. Well, sort of. I wasn't having dreams anymore, and I was feeling better. I was sleeping through the night again. Actually, I was feeling great. I still do, but things have been sort of weird too. It's hard to explain. I'll try, but I don't know if any of it makes sense. Basically, as good as things have been for the past couple of weeks, I can't shake the feeling that something is off. Like I've been sleeping fine and I have lots of energy during the day, but sometimes I seem to sort of lose time, I guess. Like I'll look up at the clock and realize a whole hour has gone by and I don't remember any of it. Or I'll mishear someone and ask them to repeat what they said. But they'll say they didn't say anything. Little stuff like that, but after what I've been through, it's not that big of a deal. Despite all that, I felt ready to put it all behind me. So on Sunday, I opened Twitter intending to update you all that it was over, or at least I thought so. I just want things to go back to the way they were, and it seemed like they had. I was writing something to that effect. When I noticed I had way more notifications than usual. I swiped to my mention and saw that everyone was tweeting to me about something I'd posted to my Instagram story the day before, saying they saw something weird. The stories are expired now, but I have screenshots and I don't know how to explain it. You can check your Instagram stories in your archive unless that wasn't a thing in 2018. I don't know. Long story short, I went to a brunch on Saturday with a friend, posted a few photos of my story, and they were fairly unremarkable. Here's the first two I posted. Totally dumb and normal. $188K. Jesus. The totally boring brunch photos. I posted one more photo of me and my friend before leaving, and that was that. But the next day, I had a zillion messages about the third photo I posted. People had taken screenshots and sent them to me. What the fuck? This is what somehow got uploaded to my Instagram story. I have no clue what happened. Hi, Defiant. Save me. I have no clue what happened. It looked perfectly fine on my phone when I uploaded it. I'd say it was just a glitch, but I can't make sense of what's happening with my face. Maybe I can. I know what it looks like. Or it probably is. But I don't know if I care anymore. I really just want things to be normal again, and things feel normal enough right now. I don't know. I guess I'll keep you updated if something else happens. What is going on with his face? I have no clue what happened. It looked perfectly... Okay, I read this. Maybe I can. I've read this too. January 28th. Oh! Oh, man. Hold on, hold on. To play Careless Whisper? Why didn't it play? I'm so sure I set it up. I'm so sorry. Can she not hear it? That's fucking wild, though. Wait, did you guys hear it? Did you guys hear the Careless Whisper? Played for us and it was beautiful. Okay, that's good. I don't know why. Okay, I think I know why it didn't play for me. Um, I will have to figure out a way to fix that. Um, I heard it on stream cute cat singing. I'm sorry, Defiant, please. Where's my reaction? I paid good money. I'm sorry. Please. Don't be mean. How have you been? Please do tell. I'm going through too many things reading this. I didn't realize I didn't pay for you. That you were just reading the tweets unaffected by the meow meow meow. Meow 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 by a voice, she gets spooked by the cats. Thought you were gonna set a blurb. I did set it up for search function. I don't know, man. I just so last time when someone used that, it did play, but only for me and not for everyone else. This time it played only for you, but not for me. I don't know how that's possible. Okay, now we got a different problem. Fixed it too hard, I think so. Do you have your internet my internet muted? That's how it plays to you? Like Chrome? Do I have to have it on in the background? I wasn't aware of this. I thought technology. Oh, I thought technology would do some funky stuff, right? And it would just play on its own. Is it on now? No. Oh, let me see if I can turn it on for you. Or like open it for you. Blurb. Yeah, I mean, it's open. Should I go to my dashboard or my blurb? Nope. Not there. I wonder what the problem is. I will figure it out, I promise. I will figure it out. I will do it after stream. I think the best thing to do if you want to jump scare me, best thing to do, just send bits randomly. It does play a sound that does jump scare me. Meow 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 meow. Thank you for the bits though, Defiant. That really means a lot to me. Really, thank you. I'm just going through so many emotions right now. There is a video he posted. It's the cat. Cat is looking at something. Oh, fuck. Cat is very alert. Cat is very... Oh, God. February 3rd, everything is fine. February 14th, please don't worry about me. I'm okay and everything will be like it was before. It's another cat video. A little yawn. Oh, motherfucker. Twice already, it never. Shut up! Oh man! Meow. Maxwell is looking at something. There's clear aim in those movements. Fuck. Just don't hurt the cat. For everyone asking if I'm the March 12th, for everyone asking if I'm alive, I'm doing okay. It's been pretty quiet around here lately and I've been trying to focus on work. Of course, I'll keep you updated if anything strange happens, but for now, I'm staying busy with drawing and other projects. That's the end of that. How's that the end of that? His grammar is on point, which makes it seem like it's Adam, but this could be David trying to be sneaky. Fake. Vacation squad here. Dude. And that's all? What happens after that? No more... Dude. This is wild. Bro got. I think so. Embers, welcome, dude. Very. Oh my god, this is such a coincidence. Don't add. Mods, do something. Please give Embers a shout out. For those of you who don't know, Embers is probably one of my first friends in this community. Like, the absolute first ones. He was one of the few people who reached out to me being like, hey, I really like your audios. I was like, thank you. Oh my god, hi. Dude, go there. Dude, I very recently, like recently, I mean like yesterday, I was like, dude, I gotta like reach out to Embers again. It's been so long. What the hell? What the helly? How are you? This is so wild. It takes a moment to get the link. Don't yell at me. Oh, sorry. Oh man. I hope you're okay. Oh. Oh. Hold on, let me switch to just chatting since we did just finish Dear David. My mind is still blown. I am still losing it. My heart rate is high. I dude, it's killing me inside. Like this has been such a journey. My brain, everything. Ah. Oh man, hold on. Let me switch to just chatting. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, hi. Also, Donna, there's no need to change the thing. I would like to keep it that because I want people to know what I was doing when I raid out. Basically, I'll come clean. I want people to know what I was doing when I raid out and them ask questions, and so I can make small talk and possibly collect another friend. Collecting content creator friends like Pokemon. Uh, Hi, I've missed you. I've missed you too, dude. How have you been? Collect a friend. Shut up. How have you been? Dude, it's been forever. Wow, my okay baby girl failed to send Twitch hates me. Aw. Man. Ah, there is so much happening today. My brain. My brain struggle. Oh man. Brain is an eternal struggle. I'm gonna close the Twitter. That was Dear David, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It's been killing me this whole time, but you know, it's been a wild year. Oh man, it's been a wild year. Yeah, it's been a wild year for sure. There has been so much going on these past few months, especially. It's like one after the other, dog. Oh man. Do you have a new Discord account? You should DM me on there. Or like DM me on my Twitter. Like DM me somewhere. Get in touch, bro. Where have you been? It's been forever. It's been fucking ages. Holy shit. Oh man. Work's been psychotic, but I got that promotion. I need to produce some content again. Dude, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, definitely more content. Come back to content. Come back to the dark side. Come back to us. Oh man. I'm going insane in the membrane. I enjoyed your experience of it, he says. Alright, buddy. What the hell, man? Oh, man. But yeah, Embers, I don't know what was the last you've heard of my life, but you know, I have a VTuber model now, of sorts. It's not accurate to my PNG tuber. However, this is what I have. She is very pretty. Wait, I need to show people the full thing, for those of you who don't know. Look at her! Isn't she so pretty? She is so pretty. I have another version. Isn't she so pretty? This is wild. This is insane. This is insane. This is so weird though, Embers. Like every time that I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta reach out to him again. You somehow pop up. How does this happen? Like, it has happened more than a few times. Like, I could be thinking like, oh yeah, I gotta reach out to him again, and then within a few days, you're like, hi. I'm like, where did you come from? How did you know I was thinking? Like, it has happened way too many times for it to be a coincidence at this point, right? Um, but yeah, hi. Oh man. Again, going insane in the membrane. Oh, I did drop a message on your Twitter. I will look at it. I usually, my thing is I keep my Twitter and my fucking Instagram just notifications muted because there have been times where I got so stuck in like doom scrolling, it was really bad. So, um I've been keeping up on your stuff. I saw you were streaming more. I'm so proud of what you. Thank you. Yeah, I have been streaming more. I enjoy streaming so much. It is so different from like what I have gone come so I've come so far from where I started. I remember my first stream, I was apologizing for talking too much and I was just so shy. I used to be so shy during streams. Now it's I do get like pre-stream anxiety sometimes where I'm like, oh man, I gotta stream. Oh my god, I'm gonna live. But you know, eventually it gets better as I keep streaming. It's it's been going great. I'm very happy with how it just is. Um, is that Spidey sense? Is that I'm just gonna say kitty sense, but then I realized how bad that sounds, so I'm not gonna say it anymore. But now that I've already said it and you know now it's embarrassing. But anyways, maybe you manifested them unintentionally. Possible. I do that sometimes. Um, like a good neighbor state farm is here. Thanks, Doc. Welcome. Kitty says no. Don't think about it. It sounds weird. Leave it alone. Forget about it. Just forget about it. I didn't say it. Shut up. Uh, um. Oh man, it's been so wild, dude. Did I tell you I've turned into a monster addict? Monster? Like they're. I. Oh man. Okay, bro. No. Listen, it's funny. It's funny. I know you giggled behind the screen. Don't even lie to me. Help me. I am helping you by being in your help me. Help is on the way. I am helping you by being in your life. Don't you understand? You can't prove it. I can cuz you said that. Okay, you are helping by being yes. See? Oh man. Dude, my back is killing me. My back is actually killing. But yeah. Oh, at least. Oh man. Oh man, you are amazing and lovely and such a good influence in my life. Are you just saying that because I forced you to fix your sleep schedule? Are you just saying that because I forced you to fix your sleep schedule? It's okay. You can be honest. I won't judge you. Monster can stay there. Sorry, I'm late. I'm eepy. It's okay. It's okay, hon. Don't worry about it. It's okay to be eepy. I'm often very eepy oftentimes, and then I end up delaying stream. I'm saying that because it's true. You're the best mom. I mean, I do get called the mom friend of the group quite often. Or at least I act that way. I'm being grateful. Can't a man say how much he cares about you in earnest? You're compliment baiting. Maybe. Hi, Prince. Welcome. Hate to do it, but I'm working. I saw you streaming and I had to visit my favorite person. Thank you! Thank you so much! Oh my god. I hope work is going well. I really hope work is going well. Now you don't get the compliments. What? Why? No, don't do that. That's mean. You're not gonna give me the compliments I deserve. That hurts. That hurts, man. Come on, come on. Put them in the bag. Put them in the bag. Come on. Fine. Thank you. Happy Friday. How's your day been? My day has been something. I won't go into details about it. There were a lot of hectic parts of it. I'll catch you on Discord. Alrighty, bye-bye. There were a lot of hectic parts about it. You know, that were not good, that were a little bit good. But I will soon be making myself ramen, hopefully, if my mom lets me, because, you know, sometimes she gets a little certain way. She's like, you shouldn't eat ramen. Here, we have food at home. But, you know, I might make myself the ramen I bought myself earlier. And, all that. It's gonna be great. Can't turn on the AC. Compliments failed to send. That is insane, dog. The compliments failed to send is wild, dude. There is no fucking way. Okay, so you're a good influence because you're such a good friend who I know I can always talk to, and you are very sweet and stop. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. I copied it again. Twitch actively doesn't want me to be complimented. It's wild. You know how I keep saying everyone hates me? Maybe, just maybe. I'm joking. I'm joking. I promise. A little bit. Apparently, LMAO. Yeah. Yep. Of course. Of course. I factually cannot be wrong. Right? Yeah. Use berry. Thank you. What the fuck? Thank you. Okay, I wouldn't go that. What? Back up, back up. No, back up, back up, back up. You would. Let's play music a little bit. But you would, right? You know it's factually impossible for me to be wrong. And, I'm not alone. My Friday's been frustrating. I keep trying to work on a design for an art project, but nothing looks good. And I swear I had ideas for before, but my mind now blanks. Oh man, I'm sorry. I get that. Like, I could have an idea. I could have a really good idea for, like, a thing, right? Like an audio or maybe a stream idea. I don't know, anything. Even in terms of, like, personal works like poetry and such. And I could have a really good idea, right? Let it marinate in my brain for a little bit and it's gone. completely gone, disappeared. And where did it go? Who fucking knows? It's just gone. You are wrong when you call me a bottom, but I'm not. That's the thing. At least hanging out in your streams made me feel better. I'm glad. I'm glad. That makes me very happy. Also, you're in the casual outfit and I'm hi, hello, man. Man, you really like the casual outfit more, huh? I mean, I guess she has her pretty points. Oh my god! Hi, Echo. Hi, Mercy. Welcome.
Wow.
Welcome, welcome. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the raid. Shrimp raid. That's wild. Thank you so much for the raid. Holy shit. Copying sus. Mercy, dear shrimp raid. Thank you for the head pat. With so you. Yee. OMG. Shrimp raid shrimp. Shrimp raid shrimp. I think peacock mantis. Is that what you are? Peacock mantis? And where's this shrimp thing coming from? How are you? I'm okay. We read Dear David. I don't know. Matching the word for word. Ah! But, I've been okay. Brain's been, like, all over the place today. Holy fuck. Oh god. Oh, is that the scary thing? Wait, what? I'm a peacock mantis shrimp. I see. That is interesting. Either way, thank you for rating me. It means so much to me. For those of you who don't know me, hello, hi, I am Venom Cat, and I am a vampire cat girl. I give very cat failure, girl failure, girl failure vibes. Often I am accompanied with a can of Monster. I'll send you what it looks like. But thank you. I'm assuming you're leaving. But so, you don't have to. You can stay. However, I can't have monsters. Why can't you have Monster? Monster's great. Or is it some health issue? I have a lot of friends who have, like, certain health issues, so they can't really drink anything that's caffeinated. Just understandable, honestly. Heart issues with anxiety. Oh, yeah, that is perfectly understandable, yeah. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I also sometimes do stuff on YouTube. Sometimes I make shit on YouTube. If anyone's ever interested in that. So, welcome. Hi. I cannot guarantee that you will love my vibe. However, if you do, consider staying. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm never saying that again. Who am I kidding? Of course I am. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. For real. Yeah, I've never had, like, prolonged heart issues, but I did have, like, slight heart issues for a couple years. It was a while ago, but, like, there were a good few years where I had to take medication just to reduce my heart rate, because my resting heart rate will be between 90 to 100. And apparently that wasn't good. So I wasn't allowed to have, and you know, my mom is overprotective often, so she wouldn't let me have coffee, she wouldn't let me have any energy drinks. But the thing is, at the time I wasn't that into energy drinks anyways. I was mostly into coffee. So she wouldn't let me have coffee. There were times she wouldn't even let me have, like, really spicy food, because that could increase my heart rate. There were this one time I had spicy food along with a very sugary drink at a restaurant. Then she checked my heart rate. I was at 210. This is why I stick to tea. It gives a slow drop of caffeine so you don't crash. Understandable, honestly. But yeah, that happened once. It was insane. But yeah, it was a while ago. It's no longer there as an active problem. But it was something that was like my mom was really worried about for a good while. She wouldn't even let me have chocolate, bro. She won't let me have dark chocolate. As long as okay now, I am perfectly healthy now. I won't say perfectly healthy actually, but I am better now. I think I would say. At least it's no longer a concern to the point where it's like I'm constantly having to make sure what I eat or what I drink and such. Perfectly healthy, ignore the monster addiction. No, that's part of it. That's part of how great I am. The monster addiction adds to it. Why would you say that? That one doesn't count. Yes, it does. What are you saying? Don't say that. That 100% counts. It makes you silly. It does. It does make me silly, doesn't it? But you like it. You like the silly. The silly is funny. Silly is funny. The silly is good. We like the silly. Silly is great. Even with the girl failure vibes, I feel like you've got life handled better than others. I won't say that. I make it seem like I have it handled a lot better than others. I may not. And I could be like actually like sobbing, screaming, throwing up on the floor behind the scenes. But you know, it's like that's kind of part of life. Shit happens, right? It's not meant to be easy all the time. I won't say I have it figured out. I really don't. I'm still doing my shit, figuring my stuff out. I would say I have a little bit more figured out than most others my age do. But yeah, I wouldn't say in the grand scheme of things, I'm still learning and I'm still growing and there is always space to grow, right? Right. It is important to remember that it's okay to not have everything figured out. As long as you eventually work towards, figuring things out. Oh, Kawana is streaming. He's streaming something called Off. Interesting. Let's go raid Kawana. Oh, they only just started. Like, literally 16 minutes ago. Copy this. Thank you so much. Yes, that is our raid message. Thank you for joining me today. It was fun and it was terrifying and it was very spooky and I lost a comparative raid message for saying I got it faster than you. It was fun, it was terrifying, it was spooky, but I had a decently good time. And I'm sorry I'm leaving just after Raiders drop by. However, I do wish to rest and get some foods. We should go support Kawana though. It's been a while since they've streamed. I would like to give them some support. So, let me send you all over there. And, thank you for dropping by. As usual, eat well, sleep well, take care of yourself, hydrate, ship us. Take care of yourselves, hydrate, rest, and always put yourself first, because no one's gonna be there for you like you're gonna be there for you. No one's gonna be there for you during the times when no one else is there except you, right? So, love yourself as much as you can. Shit's important. The past year is like my cocoon phase, especially after 24 went down, but I feel like I'm behind, or that I'll end this year empty-handed. You will be okay. Everything will be okay. I have faith in you. However, people on Twitch are being sent to Kawana. Please support. Very cute model, very cute voice. Support them. They're a sweetheart. And thank you all for dropping by. I will see you guys, I think... Hold on. Stream tomorrow for Abiotic with, the gang. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more Abiotic, or maybe some other collab thing that they might be planning. However, for now, bye bye.